following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
Barfnet there for the rebound. Crossover with the right hand. Throws it up for Johnson. Johnson spinning his way inside the paint with the elbow up and in. Bounce with the right hand. Hands off. Here comes Morgan. Dumps it. Good pass. Down low. Got it. For the Spartans, Ava Engel for Aubrey Leonard. Leonard, duel. Dumps it down low. Madigan. And the hoop and the harm. Looks for Barfnet. Long clutch three. Got it. Lindsay pushes tempo near side. Looking for Shea in the corner. Now takes it. Now flips it. Shea, three. Bucket. Zimmerman. He'll try the right side with 7:10 left to play. Nobody steps out. And Mr. Blank says, why not?
Edward Jones representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Fondy Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Rightway Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal, Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Moraine Park Technical College, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza,
Airtech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Camera Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Buildings.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport. Lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Fond du Lac Blue Line Club as we get ready for some Badgerland Conference action here in the new year. So happy new year, and I'm really excited about what we're going to be able to do tonight, because joining me here up in the broadcast booth is the former head coach for the Fond du Lac Co-op girls, the Warbirds, Coach Dwayne Washnick. Coach, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Looking forward to a great matchup tonight.
I'm looking forward to the expertise that you're going to be able to bring in here and having the extra help, so really excited about that. And yes, it's going to be another way to kick off the year. These two teams have big-time rivalries, so we'll see what happens in this game. So what I'm expecting, Coach, Springs you can't use their record. They're 3-7 on the season, but those 7 losses, only one of them is to a Division II, and that happens to be to New Richmond, which was the defending state champs in Division II.
Right, yeah, Springs play a very, very, very tough schedule. Obviously, they were up in that Notre Dame showcase up there, which has some solid teams as well.
Yeah, so again, I'm really excited to see what we're going to be able to do here tonight. Also was able to get a couple of toys, and there was some recommendation from the IT person at Radio Plus giving me an idea of what I could use, and I told him, geez, I should have been smarter and checked with you sooner, because I spent a whole bunch of money on these video cards that I don't have to use now. I can use 1 or 2 if I wish, but I can run everything through my Black Magic Atom Mini Pro. So I'm going to give that a test. That's my New Year's Eve gift to myself. We got coaches' interviews here coming up on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Before we get there, let's talk about high school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com, is presented by these 4 Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Tonight's game is also powered by Will Sport, sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit www.willbrands.com. That's www.willbrands.com. We're going to step aside here and get some more of our sponsors in, and then we're going to come back with the coach's interview. If we have enough time after that, then we'll talk about what we found as information about these two teams. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports and joined by Coach Dwayne Washnick. We'll be back.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
Drive with confidence this winter and beyond in a new Ford or Ford Blue Advantage used vehicle. Connect with Holiday for impressive selection and enticing offers. Get more for your trade and experience award-winning guest care. And check out our accessory center for the gear, add-ons, and expertise to customize your vehicle.
Come be our guest and let your new year shine bright.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Ford Fond du Lac.
Happy New Year, Wisconsin.
And thank you for driving with us.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Monthly payments, due dates, late fees, debt can feel overwhelming, and it can be hard to keep up. But it's a new year, which means a fresh start. If you're ready to hit reset, a debt consolidation loan may be right for you. Instead of having to keep track of separate balances, due dates, and lenders, you can make a single payment each month to hit all of your debt. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we believe settling your debts doesn't have to be complicated. Get a fresh start by visiting fdlcu.com or stop in today.
I'm going to go from there.
Welcome back here to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Joining me now on the pregame show is the head coach for the Waupun Warriors, Nick Tank. Coach, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me again, Jeff.
Coach, it's great to see you once again. I haven't had a chance to cover you since before Christmas, and there was only one game that took place before that
that I didn't have a chance to cover because I was actually here at St. Mary Springs covering the Sturgeon Cup. So that was the Beaver Dam game. I kind of saw the score. It was not probably indicative of what you were expecting.
Yeah, it was a tough one. I think they got a couple early on us, and then they ended up getting a power play goal in the first period, and it seemed to really take some wind out of our sails. I don't think the score was indicative totally of the game. I thought there was some real moments in there when we had the puck in deep and we were doing our thing where we looked good, but they got us in transition a couple times, and that was kind of the difference maker.
So I know also, just so we talked a little bit about off camera, so you got 3 losses in a row here before Christmas. So I'm betting that you were glad that Christmas break was coming up.
Yeah. Well, going into it, we kind of knew this was like the meat and potatoes of our season. It's the most rigorous time stretch that we had. And I thought for the most part, we've been relatively competitive in all of those games. You know, the one went to overtime. Beloit they were a strong team. And I thought we battled back. So I was happy with that. They got a late one on us to make it 4-2, but and then the Beaver Dam game, you know, just like I said, they got a couple early ones and got us in transition a couple times. And collectively, I don't think we played our best game there. But yeah, new year, we're looking to come out and really, you know, we're not too worried about the wins and losses, but really just getting down to trying to play hard every shift. And if you can do those kinds of things more often than not, you get the results that you're looking for. So, you know, really just trying to bring it down to that basic level.
So here's the opportunity now. You're in the Badgerland Conference play really here for the next month. And yes, everybody has games scattered in there, but you're currently sitting at 1-1, so in pretty good shape. Tonight you're going to be playing St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Tell me what you know about Springs.
Yeah, well, you know, they're always going to be a tough team. They have their top end guys are pretty elite. So, you know, you got to contain them. And then after that, I think you stand in there and you do your best. You swing with the punches and hope that you can get some pucks to bounce your way. And like I said, if you go out there and you try and win every shift and you do the little things right, when you're playing a good team, that's how you stick around with them. And that's how you play pesty.
Any conversations about the big ice?
Yeah, obviously that always comes into play. You know, the angles are a little different for the goalies. You got a little more room to skate with the puck. So it's a little bit different of a game. So we're just going to have to make sure that we're being cognizant of where those guys are. Because I know all of those Fondy teams like to sneak people behind you. It's easy to lose some skaters out there because there is 15 more feet of ice to have to keep track of.
Yeah, from what I've noticed, again, from just the years that we played there, as I noticed, you know, the second period, the long change, plus then they spread you out all the way to the far board and force you to chase. And that usually is where the breakdowns that I have seen happen.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me a little bit about the health of your team, Coach.
Yeah. So like we said, had the long break. I think we had some illness going around, but it seems like everybody's on the mend, and I think we're ready to go. We had a stint now over a week where we haven't played a game, so I hope the boys are itching to get after it and hoping for, like I said, good hard periods.
So tell me what will make you smile here on the Dentistry of Wisconsin pregame show.
Hard work. I think just going out there and I'd like to see a little more grind, get that puck in deep and, you know, really make each team earn it.
Yeah. Fantastic. I want to give a little bit of a plug coming up here, Coach, because I'm not sure if I'll get a chance to talk to you beforehand, but give us a little preview about what's coming up on Saturday the 6th.
Yeah, so we have our 12th annual Pink Out the Rink fundraiser. So we always pick a community member who's been afflicted with cancer, and then all the proceeds go to helping that individual with their medical bills. You know, it's a great event. We usually do a good job of filling up the rink. The atmosphere is pretty good. There's silent auctions, raffle buckets, those kinds of things. A pretty good 50-50, chuck a puck. It's a good time. I would encourage everyone in the community to come out, support your local community members. We all know somebody who's been affected with cancer. So anything and everything we can do to help is great. And not only that, but also on Friday the 5th, we have our annual alumni game. So that'll be a good fundraiser. And I know there's going to be some fundraising also in that event to go to the Grant family. So if you have time, if you're looking for something to do with the family, the 5th and 6th would be great days to get to the community center.
Excellent, Coach. Thanks a lot for sharing that. Is there anything else that you would like us to know, either coming up or about tonight's game?
I just hope that everyone's ready to rock and roll for some good hockey.
Excellent. Thanks again, Coach, for joining me here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It's been head coach for the Waupun Warriors, Nick Tank. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Let's kick Old Man Winter out of here with a brand new furnace from All Phase. If your old unit didn't run the best last winter, don't struggle through another cold season with the high heating bills, inefficiency, and unreliable heating. Ask about the energy-efficient tax credits up to $3,200 to help you save some money on a new one. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Wisconsin, known for dairy in this great state. Saputo, known for excellence. You have a rare opportunity to join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Why Saputo? Starting wages at over $22 per hour, 8 and 12-hour shifts. Premiums for certain shifts, too. Saputo also offers great vacation and retirement opportunities for full-time hires, plus a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. The Waupun Saputo is located just outside of Waupun in Alto.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
12 minutes for sure.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we get ready here for this Badgerland Conference. Two teams that have always been close regardless of what their records are. It's this whole tight circle of Springs, Fond du Lac, Waupun that the kids play each other. They practice with each other at times. They're in same region when they go to compete for regional stuff. So it's just you start to build those connections and friendships really early. Let's talk a little bit about the Waupun team, and then we're going to go off, and we'll come back with an interview from Coach Kevin Colleen. Leading scorer for the Waupun Warriors is number 20, Hayden Reeder. He's got 8 goals. Chase Beam is a defenseman. He's got 6, and Jonas Buckles with 6 are your leading scorers with goals. Assist getters include number 18, Nate Batzler. He's leading the way with 7 assists. Number 9, Mason Holtz with 4, and Lukas Kubasa with 4 as well. That gives you your total points together. Is number 18, Nate Batzler. He's got 12 points. Hayden Reeder, number 20, with 10. And Beam, Holtz, and Buckles with 9. In net is number 40, Blake Kolker. He's faced 342 shots so far on the season, saved 312. That gives him a 91.2 save percentage. He's given up those 30 goals for a goals against average of 2.56. He's got 1 shutout, and he owns the team's record at 5-4-2. We'll talk about the team stats a little bit later. We're going to step aside, get some more of our sponsors in here, and then we're going to come back. And after this, we'll have the interview with Coach Kevin Colleen, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about the rest of this game. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports, along with guest head coach, former head coach from the Warbirds, Dwayne Washnick. We'll be back.
899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here, birthday parties, and have coffee at the same time.
At our store, it's about the people, and it's about the experience you have from the minute you walk through our doors. It's about serving you and listening to what you came in for. It's having real conversations with people in our community, and it's giving back. It's being a one-stop shop for all your electronic, appliance, and home furniture needs. Since 1922, we've been sharing our knowledge and providing pieces that make your life just a little bit better. Silica for your home.
At musasheetmetal.com.
899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Okay, let's start with some clouds. Some mountains over there. And finally, a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tag La Pietra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
At our store, it's about the people, and it's about the experience you have from the minute you walk through our doors. It's about serving you and listening to what you came in for. It's having real conversations with people in our community, and it's giving back. It's being a one-stop shop for all your electronic, appliance, and home furniture needs. Since 1922, we've been sharing our knowledge and providing pieces that make your life just a little bit better. Silica for your home.
Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen.
If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we get ready here for this Badgerland Conference action between the Waupun Warriors, who are the visitors today, and St. Mary's Springs. The starters for Waupun. At one defense, let's see if there we go. It's number 8, Cade Hartrink. And the other defense will be number 19, Dylan Cribino. At a forward is going to be number 9, Mason Holtz. The other forward will be number 18, Nate Batzler. And the center for this line will be number 20, Hayden Reeder. And Hayden, I'm apologizing right now. I misspelled your name. I was in a hurry. So for Waupun in net will be number 40, Blake Kolker. And I didn't get a chance to share about his stats, but we will do so. Oh, I did talk a little bit about those. Getting ready here for the starting lineup of St. Mary's Springs here on this RP broadcast. Your starters are going to be for St. Mary's Springs. It's going to be number 18 at one defense, Preston Flood. At the other defense will be number 19, Tig Wagner. See how they're going to do this introduction here. One forward is going to be number 2, Armani Fisher. Very young line that coach is starting today. The other forward is going to be number 23, Tate Baker. And I believe that number 4, Austin Westergaard, is the center. So we'll have to see what happens there. So there's your starting lineup. Flood, Wagner, Westergaard, Fisher, Baker, Gertag is the goalie. Number 1, Brendan Gertag. I thought we had that already. The senior in net, and I had a chance to interview him at the Sturgeon Cup. We're going to step aside for the national anthem. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer on RP Sports.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Drive confidently this winter in a new Chevy, Buick, GMC, or GM certified pre-owned model. Connect with Holiday for impressive selection and enticing offers. Get more for your trade and experience award-winning guest care. And check out our accessory showroom for the gear, add-ons, and expertise to customize your vehicle.
Come be our guest and let your new year shine bright.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac.
Happy New Year, Wisconsin, and thank you for driving with us.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
And we're back. Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we're getting ready here for the puck drop. Let me see what I've got here on the pregame stuff that I may have missed here. We didn't get a chance to talk to or listen to Coach Colleen. I did. We'll pick him up here at the first intermission. The Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. He mentions in there you're going to hear it from him. He wants to make sure that he gets out to a good, hard start with great effort is what he said he'd like to see. Fondy Family Dental, Dr. Chad and his team will make you smile before, after, and yes, even during your appointment. Keys to the game again, and I think both coaches said it. You heard it from Coach Nick Tank. I did not get a chance, like I said, to play Kevin Collins. We'll get that at the intermission. Both of them said they want to see great effort and make sure that they're getting plenty of shots on net, not just throwing the puck at the net and hoping that it's going to hit. We did the Sargento Cheese starting lineups. Start your new career at careers.sargento.com. The injury report, the only one that I got here is, unfortunately, Gabe Braun is out again with his shoulder injury, and he's hoping he can get back within a month. And here we go, live action from this Badgerland Conference game between Waupun and Springs. Having possession of it was number 18 for Springs. That was Preston Flood, tried to get it out, does into the neutral zone. Walk it in, a good pass to the backside, but just couldn't reach it, was Tate Baker crashing on the back of the net as he was fed there by Brody Highland. Well, that's number 18, my fault. That was Preston Flood that fed it to him. I didn't see the one on the shoulder. Glad that I got Coach Dwayne Washnick here with me. Coach, kind of what are you expecting to see out of this game?
I think it's going to be a real good game. Obviously, what is it, a month from now, they'll be playing in the conference tournament for the Badgerland?
Yes, and I love that setup that we have here in the Badgerland Conference where you play each opponent only once. So you got 7 teams right now, so you play each 6. That still leaves your schedule. I believe you can schedule 24 contests. Is that correct?
Correct, 24 varsity games and 24 JV games as well.
Yeah, so that gives you 18 games, and obviously St. Mary Springs has taken advantage of that. Their record, again, is not indicative of what type of team they are. Making a couple of moves was Austin Westergaard. He is the team leader in goals and assists, if I recall. I have to double check that. Yes, he is. And obviously that means he's leading in points by a huge number. Isaac Zabel sticks out the stick in the neutral zone, picks it up, and it's gone into number 13, Quinn McLaughlin. He drops it down low. Going in on the forecheck is JT Koenigs. He gets met there by the Waupun Warrior trying to pick up the number on these black jerseys on the shoulders. That was Hayden Reeder, and we're going to get a whistle as this one pops out of play, and coming over is going to be the linesman to get the new puck. I don't know, I can't remember again who he said was each of those persons, but we do have a couple of new cameras set up, so I want to see what they look like on that live stream here. So I have the goal cam right there behind Blake Kolker. Can't quite see the face-off there yet, so won by Waupun, but grabbing a hold of it was Brody Highland. You can see him battling out there, trying to get the breakout. They do. Coming back at you in this direction, and it's going to be icing. They dropped it across 2 lines. It looks like there's also a player who is down, and that cannot be good for Springs. I was just talking with Coach Colleen last night. He said his big concern here is that he's losing players to injuries. Not so much on the illness, but and some other eligibility issues. Number 17 is Jaden Meisner. He gets back up, wanted to stay out there, but Tyler Schwartz will take a look at him, the trainer for Fond du Lac. Here comes the face-off. Won by Waupun, trying to get it in through the neutral zone. Banged off of the wall, picking it up is number 18, Nate Batzler. Slams on the brakes. Looks good pass into the slot, but nobody there on the backside. Mason Holtz was at the top of the crease. Squirts out into the neutral zone. Reeder drops it to Cade Hartrink. And then it's picked off there by, who else? Austin Westergaard. Mason comes up and gives him a check. Puck is still in the zone. Shot by Armani Fisher. He's not even sure if he's got it. And it's not. It's scored. I did not see that. No excitement from anybody as St. Mary Springs puts one in the back of the net. And I did not have my instant replay set up appropriately. Stay with me. Don't go anywhere while I try and get this set up on the right spot. Darn. And I didn't even see who the goal scorer was. We'll have to see if we can get it. Have to listen to the announcer. Number 2, I believe that was Armani Fisher, but I don't know if who's going to get the secondary. or the primary assist. I think that it came from Westergaard, but we'll see. So you got primary and secondary. 14:22 on the clock. Armani Fisher with the assist going to number 19, Teague Wagner. And number 4, Austin Westergaard. Coming back one-on-one, trying to make a move there was Keegan Zimmerman for Waupun. Breaks their slam down, picked up there by Isaac Sabel. Sabel cross ice pass into the neutral zone, and it's going to be picked up there on a hard charge by number 13, Quinn McLaughlin for the the Warriors is Jacob Kerner. My apologies, Jacob. This is a tough one to broadcast here because I like both of these teams. They're both represented, so trying to make sure that we talk about both teams evenly. Comes back in the defensive zone, and an interception there by Hayden Reeder. He walks around, steps in, gets it down to the goal line. He's hounded there by number 2, Nolan Blackburn. Still in the zone for the Waupun Warriors. Down at the goal line, right out front to Mason Holtz. Shot! Missed the net. That may have gone off of the blocker. That was a good shot there. I couldn't quite see it, but it was right out front and a great pass. Mason just could not find the back of the net. And I know Missy's out there watching, and she's doing the ooh-ah as well. So thanks again, Missy, for putting stuff in the chat. Glad that you're joining us again. That's going to be an icing on St. Mary's Springs at the 12:32 mark here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. That's in your upper left-hand side. No shots for Waupun as Mason pulled that one. It's a great feed, and I can't remember who even was feeding him down below. In that center for Waupun will be number 15, Jonas Buckles, and number 8, Brody Highland for Springs. Won by Buckles, rimmed around by number 19. That's going to be Dylan Pribino on the defensive side. Pulled out there, Buckles battling 2-on. Tried to get the backside feed, missed it, shot it in. So that was Lukasz Kubasa, the foreign exchange student for Waupun. He had on the backside Keegan Zimmerman, which probably would have been a better play, getting that a little bit more open. Battling in the corner, trying to get a hold of it. And pulling it out is Waupun. Tried to rim it around, they do, Lukasz Kubasa. And I'm not sure what the whistle is about. Net's not off. Maybe it went up into the netting. I didn't see that happen, but that doesn't mean it didn't. Well, let's see if my instant replay is actually working now. There we go. Welcome back here to live action. Hayden Reeder in there for Waupun. Number 23, Tate Baker, was in for Springs. Springs has it over at the top of the circle, swings it down to the base goal line. Is Austin Westergaard. He turns the corner, looks, tries to get it out to Tate Baker. Baker had it, almost knocked off of his stick, and a good job there by Jacob Kerner hounding him. Coming in the support is Nate Batzler. Slams on the brakes, forces Baker to go past him. Tried to center it, couldn't get it, and now does. Hayden Reeder gets it out into the zone, and then dropping it was Nate Batzler, but Springs brings it back. They tag up, and Batzler is going to go to the bench. Good job there by Gertag to go out and play the puck. Comes over here to Armani Fisher. Dumped into the neutral zone. Austin Westergaard. Ricocheted off of the dasher boards, and then it's coming back. Fisher gets it down behind. Picked up there by Chase Beam. He's going to come through the circle, loses it at the dot by Austin Westergaard. The two forwards battling each other. Comes out to the neutral zone, picked up by Isaac Sabel. Sabel moves it all the way over to number 16, Jackson Sabel. Not sure if they're brothers. I mean, it would be nice. Somebody can put that in the chat, let me know. I always try and check the chat whenever we have time. Battling it into the neutral zone again. That was number 13, Quinn McLaughlin on Keegan Zimmerman from Waupun. Trying to reverse direction was Cade Hartrink. Didn't get enough on it. Coming in support was Chase Beam. Ricochets off the dasher. Comes out to Jonas Buckles. Into the neutral zone. Zimmerman with a long stick reaches in there. pokes it away. Walking back in, shot up over the shoulder. It's a good shot there by number 21. I don't have 21 on here. I'll have to look that up a little bit later. 9:55 here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 1-0, St. Mary Springs on the goal by Armani Fisher. Waupun has it a little bit too hard on the pass. We're going to say no icing. As Nate Batzler's going in on the forecheck. Just catches up to him at the dot. Kerner with it, turns around, looks for his D partner, knocked down in front. Fisher with a shot, a great save there by Blake Kolker, getting the save. Wow. Nice job there with the hands by Armani Fisher, knocking it out of the zone, out of the air. Back in here to live action. Shot towards the net, Kolker way out. No shot opportunity at the net, misses. But he was so far out that the ricochet came back. And Springs maintains possession. Picked up there, Reeder with an escape move, looks, makes a move around Westergaard. Good hands there by Hayden Reeder. Steps across the blue line, looks, centers it on the stick of Mason Holtz. He tried to pitchfork it and couldn't quite get enough underneath it. Coming back the other way. Cade Hartrink wraps it around the net. Fisher with some forecheck pressure. Steps over the stick of the defenseman, Tyg Wagner. Calling for it as a cross-ice pass in the defensive zone, Hartrink. Then it's going to be chipped down low. Jonas Buckles was sitting here on the board. He's going to go in now after his disappointment. He's going to try and get there on the forecheck. Reaches across with a stick, knocks it off Isaac Sabel. And it's going to be dopped into the Springs zone. Halfway through the period here, 1-0 for St. Mary's Springs in this Badgerland Conference action. Well, upon 1-1 in the conference, and I believe I saw that Springs was 2-1. Don't quote me quite on that till I get the right papers in front of me. Chase Beams shoots it into the neutral zone. Isaac Zabel picks it up behind his own blue line, then banks it in, and hustling to get it in on number 17, Jaden Meisner. And a whistle and a stop on the save by Blake Kolker. Had a good zoom in shot there. I keep forgetting to switch around here. One that time by Springs, trying to drop it in there is Quinn McLaughlin. And the Warriors take it away. Chipped against the board. Nate Batzler has it. He's looking. Cross ice pass, ricochets, and it's going to get out of the zone, and that's going to force Springs to tag back up. Mason Holtz coming back in, picks up the pass as it was coming to Springs defenseman, Isaac Sabel. And that's Chase Beam dropping it down into the neutral zone. Shot on. Kolker puts it right into the corner. Great shot job there by Blake Kolker. Off of the dasher boards. Chipped in. Picked up there by Austin Westergaard. Gets it to a demon, number 18, Preston Flood. Flood gives it to Armani Fisher. Right into the glove. Blake Kolker saw it all the way and was able to get in on that. And Kolker doing a pretty decent job after giving up that first one on the short side. Waupun trailing here by 1 point. 1 goal on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Austin Westergaard in at center. Couldn't see who he was facing. That looks like Jonas Buckles. It was. Waupun gets possession. Off of the board. Pribino playing a little bit of catch with his D partner, Cade Hartrink. Waupun up against the boards trying to get it in. That's number 3, Derek Pribino. And Lukasz Kubasa going against Austin Westergaard. And a good stick check there right at the end to take it away. Shot on, and a save there by Gertig. Comes right back out into the nice breakout pass there was Austin Westergaard. Gets it on the stick of Armani Fisher. He goes wide looking for somebody to get there to the net to get a rebound, and nobody there. And it goes into the skates of Jonas Buckles. Nope, number 19, sorry, that's Dylan Privino. Fisher again gets it, coming in. Got with him, almost had it. There was Isaac Sabel coming from his defensive position, crashing hard. Gets the stick in the way as they're trying to get back into the neutral zone. Fisher has it, gets around Privino. Comes to number 16, shot wide as Jackson Sabel had a chance. It's going to roll on the end of the puck. It's going to come all the way down. Brody Highland's going to pick it up behind his net. Slams on the brakes. Mason Holtz has it. Trying to get it out in front. Working that puck around. Mason up against the boards as he's got Jaden Meisner and Isaac Sabel trying to hold it there. 2-on-2. Nate Batzler was in there helping with Mason Holtz. And it pops back out. Going in on the forecheck will be Batzler. Sabel slams on the brakes, but Batzler with a longer reach gets in there. He's got support by his center, Brody Highland. Highland clears to the opposite side. Tried to get it out and could not as Hayden Reeder had his stick in the way. Battling hard here in this first period. It's going to be picked up by number 16, Jackson Sabel. Tried to dump it low, couldn't get it. Stayed in the neutral zone and then squirted out as Lukasz Kubasa goes after the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. That's number 19 trying to get around and does. That's Tyg Wagner. Loses an edge down there with a little bit of assistance, and it's pulled out by Kubasa. Reaches in with a stick but could not get it. And coming in and crashing after it was Chase Beam stepping in. Big boy, big man, I have to say. He's in there and he can do really well, and he can skate and he's got good hands. And here he comes skating with it. Rims it all the way around. And Springs trying to clear it out of their zone. The Waupun Warriors had a chance. If that doesn't go on net, we'll get an icing. That'll come back all the way down with a face-off. Should be coming here to the Trapper side of the goalie, number 1, Brendan Gertag. 8-3 is what they have up on the board for shots so far. Springs with 8 shots, Waupun was 3. Here comes the face-off. Hayden Reeder taking on Tate Baker in the center. Dropped. Reeder wins it, gets it out to his D partner. Dylan Privino shoots it. Good stick there by Reeder to get a pop-up. But a better play by Gertag in goal. Hartrink rips it back down after it came to him on defense. Once again returned at the blue line, shot, and Gertag sees it all the way, is able to grab a hold and get possession of that puck. Excited about having this camera view here. Zoomed all the way out like that. You can see a lot of the action from behind the goalie. Springs trying to break it out. Fisher had it. He's going to take it across the board and drops it down low. Westergaard battling there against Cade Hartrink. Hartrink reaches out, gets it there. Mason Holtz coming in a little bit of support on the back check, but it's still down low. Gets it to Fisher. Rocked in front. Coulter knocks it down. All the way out to the D. Tipped, ricocheted out to the center, and it's going to be cleared by Waupun. Picked up there, Hayden Reeder. Didn't see that Waupun Warrior out there. Stick by Gertag into the corner. As crashing with him was Nate Batzler. Lukasz Kubasa comes on. He goes over to try and pick up the puck. Jacob Kerner battling in there with Austin Westergaard. And it's going to be chipped, still held in for the Waupun Warriors. Changing directions is Tate Baker. He says, we'll try the other side. He gets Armani Fisher. He chips it in the neutral zone. Picked up by Beam. To Buckles. Turned over there to Isaac Sabel, but Buckles gets it back. Shipped out into the neutral zone. And Jacob Kerner is going to have to play that puck as it went right underneath his stick with not much on it. Brody Highland coming in on the forecheck, trying to get a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. And that'll do an icing. And wow, a lot of action taking place there. Coach, what are you seeing so far?
No, a real good game, back and forth. No penalties as of now, so both teams are staying out of the box, which is good.
Yeah, good, clean game so far. 10-6 are the shots now. 1-0 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Brody Highland goes in. Battling up against the boards. He's got support by Jaden Meisner. out front. They had a chance. Still the defense. Shot over the top was Teague Wagner. Getting a stick on it is Blake Coker. Jacob Kerner almost was in a wrong position and almost knocked it in, which would really have been bad for Waupun. Batzler gets it up against the board. Highland goes in on the forecheck, and Highland and Meisner collide with each other. But it goes all the way down into the defensive zone. It's picked up there. Good pass right on the stick as Preston Flood tried to hit Ty Wagner. Flood again has it. This time gets it in the center to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to step on the gas. Across the blue line, gets down to the goal line. And a good play there taken away from him as Chase Beam recovered on his defensive position, took the puck away, and is now battling and gets it into the neutral zone. Good read there, stepping to pick it off as Jackson Sobel. And the Warriors trying to get possession again. Down to 1:07 and counting. Picked up there by Isaac Sobel. Good stick there by Beam to get it over the top of that person crashing in the backside, which was number 25, JT Koenigs. Warriors get it down in their offensive zone. Staying in there. Shot by Kubasa. Knocked down in front. Picked up by Cade Hartring for the Warriors. They're going to go down to the goal line, and he's going to change directions. And a good job there, hounded by Nolan Blackburn. Westergaard with a little bit of forecheck pressure. Wagner trying to take it away from Kubasa, and does. Westergaard, so he's got Keegan Zimmerman trailing after him, and it comes back out. Tate Baker battling in there against Mason Holtz, comes back out as Armani Fisher, who's got the goal, had it. Sobel on the backside as crashing was Wagner. They couldn't connect, and it's going to squirt back out into the neutral zone. Austin Westergaard will pick it up for Springs. Offside, Zabel got in there just a little too fast, and we get a whistle. With 1.5 seconds left here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. It's going to be Tate Baker taking on Hayden Reeder. And that's going to do it right here. That goes wide of the net. Wow, interesting first period here. We're going to step aside and see if we can get some numbers all taken care of. And we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Coach Dwayne Washnick for RP Sports. We'll be back.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from the C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part? No reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our fourth generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Drive confidently this winter in a new Chevy, Buick, GMC, or GM certified pre-owned model. Connect with Holiday for impressive selection and enticing offers. Get more for your trade and experience award-winning guest care. And check out our accessory showroom for the gear, add-ons, and expertise to customize your vehicle.
Come be our guest and let your new year shine bright.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive Fond du Lac.
Happy New Year, Wisconsin, and thank you for driving with us.
Camden is a student from the Fond du Lac community. He joins us to give his wellness journey from Into the Woods Wellness.
Back in May, I started to get very tired and I wasn't sure what was really going on with me. It started progressively getting worse, really high fever. I just really wasn't getting out of bed much. And that's when I went to my doctor. They took my blood, told me I had mono. My symptoms slowly went away, but what stayed behind was the fatigue and exhaustion. I was falling asleep, I was always tired. My mom mentioned that there was a place I could go get these IV treatments that would hopefully help me. I got my first IV treatment. I felt a little bit better. Went back week after week. By about the third week, I was feeling just amazing. I hadn't felt like this in several months. I was up again. I was hanging out with my friends. I could go to work full days, and I felt like a totally new person again.
Log on intothewoodsjourney.com. Into the Woods Wellness, where you can start your own wellness journey.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. We'll give you a quick update here, then we're going to put in Coach Colleen's interview real quick. So let's talk about what we've seen so far in this game. Coach, just tell me what you're seeing on each of the teams. Let's start out with the Waupun Warriors.
like you said, other than that quick goal, it's been a pretty even game. Shots are favored 10-6 in front of for the Springs, but other than that, both teams are staying out of the box and looking forward to the next period.
Yeah, so the only thing that we have up there on the Quest Interior scoreboard, we got a couple of things. One, the score is 1-0. St. Mary Springs with the lead at 14:32. Armani Fisher crashing kind of towards the net. Got a feed from number 19, Ty Wagner, and secondary assist goes to number 4, Austin Westergaard. He tips it short side past Blake Kolker. So I'm going to step aside here. We're going to listen to Coach Colleen's interview. I want to make sure that he shares his info as well. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Welcome back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Joining me now here on the pregame show is head coach for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, Coach Kevin Colleen. Coach, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
All right, so last time we talked, Coach, was a huge victory, 5-1. I would say recently looking at that's one of your largest offensive outputs in a while, and you win the Sturgeon Cup with that. So congratulations again on getting that victory. And then I looked at it, and you're playing 3 games at the Notre Dame Showcase. None of those teams are very easy at all. So talk to us a little bit how the Showcase went.
Showcase, yeah. Well, after the good performance against Fond du Lac, all defense turned into offense. We only gave up, 9 shots that hit the net. And like I said, Brendan, I heard in an interview, I think his teammates shot more than he did.
Yeah.
We had Christmas, the break there. One practice before playing West Bend.
There's a way to do a separate preview. Why is it
Wausau West?
Wausau West. Wausau West is a good, hard, gritty team, and I think we came out a little bit not ready to go. And then it kind of fell apart from there. It wasn't exactly positioning mistakes. It was more battle issues. Losing the 50-50 battles. Kind of let that one get away from us.
Be cautious.
And then turned around and played Chippewa, who is an excellent hockey team. And we had
number 4 in the state, I believe, in Division 1.
I can't believe there's many teams that are much. From what I saw, they are a well-oiled machine. And we had a game plan of what we're going to do. Defense first, and we actually gave probably the best defensive effort I've seen all year, and we gave ourselves a chance to win. We played hard right to the end. They, in turn, started getting gritty in the third period themselves and did what they had to do to win. And, a couple of second and third chances and, 3-1 with an empty netter. But I was proud of the boys for giving themselves a chance to win in that game. They played their hearts out. And, and then Verona was, everybody's tired. Penalty-ridden second period. Kind of gave them. We came ready to play the first 5 minutes. As a coach, I always want to see more coming out of the gate, but we battled back, had opportunities, just weren't able to put the puck away, and had 3 losses of 3 good teams. But hopefully, we can battle back and start getting on the right track here.
Yeah, again, taking a look at those are some high quality teams that you had to battle against, and then over a three-day span. There's not many times in the high school hockey where you have 3 games that you're going to play in 3 days.
No, especially not with we have coming up here. I mean, we go U School on a Saturday night, Sunday off, up to Notre Dame, then the Sheboygan. That's just part of the deal. We got to get ourselves to where we can deal with that. So
yeah, and you did talk about earlier when we did your scheduling that you've scheduled a very heavy schedule, and I definitely, again, taking a look at it, your easiest games seem to be the ones that are scheduled within the Badgerland Conference. You don't have a choice but to play those games.
Yeah, I would agree. But none of those teams are slouches either. I mean, we can't sleep on Waupun's having a good season. They always have a good goalie. Nick's a good coach, right? But that's the way it should be. Like we played Verona. I was looking at their schedule before. And those guys play every single team that's a loaded schedule.
Right.
So we can't, this is what we want. This is what we got. Although 7 losses, I feel like our team is capable of winning half of them for sure. So that's like I said, it falls back on me not having them ready.
Night. So talk to me a little bit of what else you know about Waupun. You said they got a good goalie. What else?
Actually not. Fromholz kept us in a couple of them.
Right.
But I know that they're going to play hard. I know they play tough defense. And it looks like they got a few kids that can score. I know some of them came out to my Thursday night skates that I do over the summer for kids that play area high school hockey. And they have some kids that can skate. We're not going to be able to come out there like we can just do whatever we want and come out with a win. That's for sure. Not this time.
Yeah. So talk to me a little bit, Coach, on the Fondy Family Dental. What's going to make you smile for tonight?
I mean, obviously the win is what you're playing for, but as long as we coming out of the gates ready to play would make me smile right away. Right. I don't want to wait till the end. I want to smile after the first shift, not the last one.
Excellent. So, right, Coach, talk to me a little bit about here on the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. How's the health of your team?
Everybody's good to go except for Gabe Brown, who's back on the injury pie for, I don't know, a couple months or a couple weeks to a month. Whenever he's 100%, he'll be ready to go. But aside from that, everybody's ready to go.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add here on the pregame show, Coach?
No. Thanks for having me do this with you. Hopefully I'm getting a little better at it. But
like practice, everything gets better at practice.
Hopefully next time we're closer to 500. So
excellent. So thanks again, Coach. This has been head coach for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, Kevin Colleen, on the Integrity and Saw pregame show. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Well, that was the message there. I was hoping that I could have got Coach during the pregame, but just it ran out of time as we were trying to get some stuff rolling, and it didn't happen. So St. Mary Springs up here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. They are up 1-0. Over the Waupun Warriors on that Quest Interior scoreboard. Again, 9 shots saved, 9 saves for Blake Kolker on 10 shots, and all 6 were stopped by Braden Gertig. So we get ready here to drop the puck. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Normally I get into that YouTube chat. That's coming up next intermission. So you guys have to fill this in. Jack Jaber and Missy Holtz are the only ones out there. I know there's more of you watching, so put it in the chat so we can talk about it. You can talk about it with the kids later on. Here's the start of the second period. Hayden Reeder with it for Waupun. Goes wide, looks. He's had Mason Holtz in the mid slot. Couldn't feed it to him as there's 2 people on the forecheck trying to stop him. And he does. Nice pass there to Fisher. Westergaard crash into the net. And a good cover there by Cade Hartrink for Waupun. Stepping up, T. Wagner has it. Wraps it around. Cade Hartrink will pick it up here from behind on the goal line. He gets it out to Nate Bassler, who loses it. Picked up there by Tate Baker. Tried to get it towards the center. Good defensive play there by Dylan Pribino. And going for a change is St. Mary Springs. Coming back the other way for Waupun was Derek Pribino. He loses it, turns it over to number 17, Jaden Meisner. And it's still in the zone and sneaks underneath the stick of Wagner. Gets into the neutral zone. Wagner has it. He drops, gets under the stick, and it's turned over by the benches. Picking it up there was Keegan Zimmerman. Still has possession. He's going to drop it down. It was tipped, because I thought for sure that would have been an icing, but it was tipped there. The official saw the tip. Coming back the other way. After a little bit of time in the offensive zone for Waupun, Jacob Kerner, the defenseman, rips it around to Chase Beam. Beam has it picked out of his pocket by Brody Highland, and trying to get it into the zone as Lukas Kubasa keeps it there. On the defensive side, puts it down behind his net. Jacob Kerner tries to break out against the half wall. Here's an odd rush, 2-on-1. Coming after it is Kubasa. Good shot and a save there. Blowing a tire, crashing hard into the boards was Jonas Buckles for Waupun. Gets it back in the neutral zone on a good chip there by Chase Beam. Isaac Zabel intercepts the pass, takes it down behind his net, and is able to get it out into the neutral zone. Picked up there, getting a shot at it was number 22, Nolan Blackburn. Chipped away by Jacob Kerner, and it's held in the zone. Austin Westergaard shot, ricocheted off of some shin guards, and it comes flying out. It's going to be held there by number 16 for Springs, Jackson Sabel. Westergaard rips it back over to Fisher. He crosses it to the opposite side, and it's going to be turned over there where Mason Holtz trying to get it out, and does. McLaughlin had it on his stick, gives it over to Westergaard, and right back on the offensive time. Shot over the top of the net by Westergaard. Fisher down by the goal line, gets it over to Westergaard. He goes all the way out to his defense, swings it, knocked down in front as Wagner pulled the trigger. Held in by Tate Baker and Armani Fisher. Good centering pass, but nobody there, and Waupun will take the icing. And now this is where you get I get to talk about my little pet peeve of why there is no icing penalty at the high school level. Youth can't do it. They get a penalty. Juniors, you really get a major penalty. It comes in your zone and you don't get to change. And that's my argument. I believe that's what we should do for high school. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, Coach.
No, I think we'll leave it the same. I know like you said, college is a little different where they can't change people. That's actually not a bad idea. So if they do make a change, I'd rather have it go that way than the youth way.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. That's what I think should be there, is that there should be a consequence for it. Because get it, right now it's a strategy to bail yourself out, and it's there, and it's legal, and it's a legal strategy.
This is sure to be another great exciting game between the two clubs, and the mission is
trying to get it out from behind his net was Tate Baker, and the Warriors take over, get it in the neutral zone, and then it's quickly right back towards the Waupun defensive zone. As Preston Flood had it, he's got it again, skating with it, makes a move at the red line, gets into the offensive zone, looks up at the board, crosses it out into the neutral zone. He was hoping that Zabel was going to crash harder than that, doesn't. And it's going to be picked up. Zabel with it in his zone. Tried to clear it out, but Mason Holtz right there. He tried to go through his feet to close those skates and stopped it. Cade Hartring tried to hold it at the line for the Warriors, unable to do so. So it's in the neutral zone. Bumped back into defensive zone for Springs. Gerteg's going to play it behind the net and give it to Sabel. And I'm not sure what the call was here.
Looks like offsides call.
I didn't see a hand go up. Definitely makes sense now that they're going to have that face-off right out front of us here, that's what it is. 12:16 remaining on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 1-0 Springs over Waupun. Springs coming back after an incredible tournament at Notre Dame. Playing all Division I schools. Coach hoping it would translate here. Chase Beam with it now down below the goal line for the Warriors on their offensive side. Kerner rips one just wide. Couldn't get the ricochet off of the backside was Jonas Buckles, which would have had an opportunity there. It's going to be picked up again in the corner. Ripped around into the neutral zone trying to skate it out, but Keegan Zimmerman ends that attack in a hurry as Jaden Meisner goes down. He's off sides, but it didn't come into the zone like we thought it was going to. And that's Waupun's number 13, Jacob Kerner, going in on the attack. One of the defensemen. The defensemen for Waupun are very aggressive. As long as you got people who are back checking hard, I think you can do that. Shot in that Gerteg, and then he switches it away on the shot attempt there by Jonas Buckles. The defense off of the tip of the stick as Cade Hartring rips one towards Gerteg. Trying to get it out of the zone is Isaac Sabel. A nice stick check there and held back into the Waupun offensive zone. Hayden Reeder with it. Slams in the corner, comes to get it out, Makes a couple of moves. You got two Springs players there. Stepping into it and holding it inside is Cade Hartrink. Trying to keep it in the zone. That's going to be ricocheted out. It's going to carry all the way down, and we're going to get an icing at 10:25. Springs trying to stop the momentum, and they were gassed there, Coach, trying to get to the bench. Waupun did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, that's exactly what I saw. I think they were getting a little tired, so they iced it just like we were talking about earlier. Give some fresh players out there. All five are changing now.
Yeah, again, that's heads-up hockey right now, following what the rule says, right?
Yeah, you might as well take it, use it to your advantage.
Waupun with it in front. Taken away there by Teague Wagner. Rims around. Austin Westergaard picks it up as it comes all the way around. Down by the net is Armani Fisher. He takes it into the corner, looks, comes out to his D, and Wagner. Wagner swings it to his partner, Flood. Flood drops it into the corner, and going to pick it up is Tate Baker, but they're going to have to try and take it away from Chase Beam, and they do not. Lukasz Kubasa with it now for the Warriors, trying to get it out. Fisher battling there, hold it in for a second, and then Kubasa gets it out. Ripped down, trying to get there was, trying to see who that number is over there for Waupun. Sitting right in front. It's number 16 for Waupun. That's Camden Flagner. Drop back in. Forecheck pressure, trying to get a hold of that puck is Jonas Buckles. It gets wide, and Mason Holes is going to pick it up. Right off of the stick end. Waupun trying to clear it out. They had it there. Batchelor had it in the neutral zone from Holtz back to Holtz, and now back in the defensive zone. And that's going to be dropped to Holtz. He tried to get it into the neutral zone. Fisher scores again in the 5-hole. And that's the second goal here for St. Mary's Springs at 9:03. Very similar attack this last was the first goal. Fisher gets it on the stick, walks right in, tries to force Blake Coker to move. Who does? He doesn't have a choice because he doesn't know where it's going. And that's the second goal for Armani Fisher. We'll have to see who's going to get the assist. I didn't see exactly who that was. 9:03 on the clock, and we're back to live action. The sixth goes to number 8, Brody Highland. So he's on the score sheet. Hayden Reeder knocks off number 16, Jackson Sobel, and he grabs it. He skates through the neutrals, or through the middle of the ice, right through the neutral zone. Nobody stops him. Brody Highland tried to pick it, shot towards Gertig, and he missed, and that's going to be flipped up into the netting by Jaden Meisner, and we'll get a whistle almost halfway, and the score now is 2-0. Coach, talk a little bit about your philosophy here for your offense. Springs is up with a 2-0 lead, but I've always been told that that's a dangerous lead.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time left, especially with Waupun being a little rivalry, 15 minutes down the road. You got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens when you've got that 2-goal lead. It's the first time I'm seeing number 24, Pierce Weber, get on the ice, battling with Austin Westergaard and Dylan Pribino as it's in the defensive zone. Westergaard makes a good move there. Got it around Kubasa. Wagner moves it over to Weber. Weber shoots and it gets into the glove, as sitting in front and getting the screen there was Cade Hartrink. Blake Coker gets on top of it. $12-9 is what they have for shots. I'm assuming they update theirs almost every whistle, and not when it's taking place. Shot off of the toe. Good shot there by Armani Fisher. Trying to look in there to pick up another goal and get his hat trick. Down into the corner, battling it. Picked up there. Waupun has possession. It's going behind the net. Gets it out to the slot. Shot wide of the net. Hayden Reeder had it just sitting right there. Comes back, tipped down. Trying to see who that is. That's Nate Batchelor. That's who I thought it was, but I can't see exactly. Into the corner, picking it up. Waupun with some sustained offensive pressure here now, trailing 2-0 on that Quest Interior scoreboard. Hayden Reeder trying to get away from Quinn McLaughlin. Fisher takes it away and steps up, walks, and he misses to the left of the net. As Coker stayed right in front. This time he thought he was going to be picking his shoulder. And Nate Batzler for Waupun picks it up and brings it back into their offensive zone. Sitting in the slot, Chase Beam crashed hard from his defensive position. He's got it, he's looking, shot towards the net. Gertag saw him all the way. And a nice blocker right into the corner. Great save there by Braden Gertag. Waupun coming right back on the attack again. This time Lukasz Kubasa, he shoots about 2 feet wide of the net. And it ricochets all the way into the neutral zone, where Hartring tried to take it away from Fisher, couldn't, and drills that one into Chase Beam, who was standing between Coker and Fisher. Shipped down low, picked up there by Tate Baker, and that's going to go into the netting off of the stick of Blake Coker. Hey, I hope you're enjoying our broadcast here. Really appreciate you jumping in there. Don't forget to get on that YouTube. There's your chance to be part of it. Kind of looks like I got a little bit of a lag, so I can't tell quite. So if you're noticing that at home, would you please let me know in the chat as well? Coming back, Waupun trying to get down there first. Good hustle by Keegan Zimmerman, getting there before Ty Wagner. Wagner has it taken away from Hartrink, comes into the neutral zone. Stepping up on and driving it back down. Can't see the number there either. I thought that's who that was. That's number 8, Cade Hartrink. Austin Westergaard goes up over him onto the glass. Baker goes in to try and pick it away from Dylan Pribino. Can't, and it's a breakout off of the side. Just missing. They're not as clean with their passes tonight as I've seen Waupun occasionally do. Springs is the same way. I mean, we got a lot of 1v1 stuff that I'm watching. Shot off of the helmet into the glass. Turned away by Blake Coker. Good job there staying up high, keeping that chin down and keeping the head up. That was a nice job there, so congratulations, Blake, on your work. Got a penalty coming here on St. Mary's Springs. That's going to be Austin Westergaard. I didn't see the call. Normally they show the signal, but must have gave it and then just walked away. At 5:04, we'll have to pick it up from the announcer, see what it was. Here's your first chance for Waupun to be on the power play. Not allowing him to change this late, so you got Brody Highland out there on the penalty kill with Quinn McLaughlin. And at center is Armani Fisher. And it looks like Isaac Sabel. Waupun working there at the blue line, trying to swing it around. You can see good job there by Gertig to try and follow it. It's going to be picked up there by Hayden Reeder right on the side. He's wide open, but they can't get it to him as it's taken away by Fisher. He's going to track low, and Chase Beam is going to get it from Coker. Good pass out there from Coker to Cade Hartrink. Hayden Reeder with some speed comes in, and a good job there on the defensive side by Armani Fisher getting a stick there as he couldn't pull the trigger. He's got good speed, good wrist shot there by Nate Batzler, but just wide. This has got to be frustrating for Waupun. They've had chances here, but they're just not making and executing. Zabel with it for Springs down at the goal line, taken away by Reeder. Comes out into the neutral zone. It's going to be picked up there by Chase Beam. Changes coming in here. Beam has it. He hits that at the line. Trying to tip it down was Jonas Buckles. Buckles with the stick check. Battling with it, and it's taken away by Tate Baker. Into the neutral zone. Waupun gains possession. Coming across their own. Just missing on that pass was Dylan Pribino. And Lukasz Kubasa went on the chase and couldn't get it. Picked up there by Jacob Kerner. And that's going to squirt back out all the way down, and going in there first. There's number 17 for Springs on a shorty. It's going to eat up some time in Jaden Meisner. Great work there by Jaden to put some pressure on there. Warriors get it broke out at the neutral zone, or at the blue line. Goes underneath the stick of Flagner. Battling up against the board, Camden Flagner trying to take it away from Will Stelmacher. And they're at full strength. Puck was right out front. Lukasz Kubasa couldn't get his pitchfork on it. Missed it. There was a great opportunity for the Waupun Warriors. Down. Stelmacher has it now, coming back on the attack. He's going to take it into the corner of the offensive side, and he's going to meet Chase Beam there, right at the corner. Taken away by Austin Westergaard. He does a quick chip. Had it to Brody Highland, but he couldn't put it in the back of the net. Chase Beam with it. He's going to try and change directions. Coker trying to help him out, but didn't quite get it there soon enough. Oh, a bouncing puck there. That was a bad ricochet off of the ice. It must have caught the edge of the puck. There might have been a gouge in it that it caused that funny bounce. Jacob Kerner trying to clear it for Waupun. He has it to Mason Holtz. Mason looks, gets it right on the stick. Nace Bassler, good pass. Bassler's going to come in, shot right into the Geertag's belly, and they're going to get a whistle here with 2 minutes left in the second period. An attack there. Good save by Geertag. Once again, we're going to come back. We're going to take a look at the chat for YouTube. So please let me know what your thoughts are. Who's your favorite player? Who you're cheering for? Where are you watching from? Waupun trying to get at least one of these two back. Nate Bassler in the corner again. Rubbed off there by Jackson Sabel. And taken to the ice. Bassler is taken by Quinn McLaughlin. And with 1:40 left here in the second period, a penalty. It's taken to the ice was Nate Bassler by Quinn. You just caught it right there in the beginning.
Looks like he got an interference on that one.
Thanks, I wasn't paying attention. Appreciate that. This is going to be the second penalty on Springs as they're going to get their power play working at 1:41. Interference. 1 minute 30 left here on the clock. Mason Holtz has it. He's going to skate through his zone to the neutral zone, then to the offensive side. Turns the corner with good speed. Banks it out to Chase Beam. Beam has it on his stick. Gives it back over to Hayden Reeder, who switched with Mason Holtz on the backside. Beam over to his D partner, Cade Hartrink. Back to Hartrink. Tried to chip it, and good job there by Westergaard, but taken away by Mason Holtz. Shot tipped up into the netting. I think that went off of one of the Springs players there. I don't think that got to Geertag. 1:17 left here, just under a minute. Waupun on the power play. Jonas Buckles in at center. Tried to clear, and they do for Springs, as that was Isaac Sabel. And going in again and getting there first is Jaden Meisner. Sorry about that, Jaden. Eating out some clock. He's got two people in there trying to get it off of the board, and they can't. And now Jacob Kerner gets it over to Dylan Privino. He puts it on the stick. Good movement through the zone, as it was right on the stick of Camden Flagner. He pitchforks it back, and it's going to be turned over. Isaac Sabel will pick it up. Cleared into the neutral zone. Westergaard with a quick chip to Baker. And then it's dropped down low. Jacob Kerner makes an escape move for Waupun. Bangs it off of the board, gives it to Lukasz Kubasa. Couldn't quite get a hold of the fluttering puck. Westergaard splits three Warriors and has it taken away. Good pass there by Pribino to get it to Jonas Buckles. Just couldn't get it. And it looks like time is going to run out, and there will be 18 seconds still remaining in the power play for Waupun. That power play looked like that brought them back closer. 14 shots for Springs. That's going to be 12 of them saved by Blake Kolker. And Waupun had 13 shots, and all of them saved by Geertag. We're going to step aside, listen to our sponsors. We're going to come back after that. We'll check that YouTube chat. Here's your chance to put that information in there. And I'm trying to see what is happening here with the little bit of jerkiness, so I'll see if I can fix that. Remember, anytime there's any technology issues, stay with me. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports, and joining me is head coach Dwayne Washnick, former head coach of the Warbirds. We'll be back.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Andy with us here from the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Happy New Year, Andy. Here we go again, 2024.
Yep, happy 24 out there in Radio Land. We got a lot going on this week. It is Meat Week. Packers play at 3:30, so Meat Raffle will be at 2 p.m. on Sunday before the game. Packers, of course, are looking for a playoff spot, and they take on the Bears. You can guarantee we're going to have it on here.
All right, very good. Now, before Sunday, we've got great weekly specials here at the other bar. Talk about that for us.
Absolutely. You'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out of her kitchen. Obviously, we got hot beef, hot pork, hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy every day. You'll have to stop in and check out the soup board. That changes by the day, sometimes by the hour. You can guarantee that we usually got chili on that for the season. But, yeah, you'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out.
Andy with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Go Bucks, go Badgers basketball, go Marquette, go Pack-Ho.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and we're your one-stop shop for all that. Anything sports. You can check out our 16 tap lines and tons of spirits, and we'll always have a game on here.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Thought I had lost my sound there for a second. We're going to give you a quick summary here, and then we're going to go back and listen to some more from our sponsors. Coach, why don't you give us the scoring summary and stuff that took place here?
Yeah, first, the only goal scored for that period was his second of the night, goal by number 2, Marnie Fisher, with the assist to number 8, Brody Highland. That came at the 9:03 mark. Since then, we've had back-to-back penalties by the Sprigs. First one was Austin Westergaard, 2-minute roughing penalty at the 5:04 mark. Sprigs were able to kill that off. And now the second penalty of the period was number 13, Quinn McLaughlin, 2 minutes for interference. That was at the 1:44 mark left of the period. The Waupun still has 18 seconds left on the power play. If they can capitalize on that, it'll make it a 2-1 game, and they'll be right back in it.
Yeah, take us into the locker room, Coach. What would you be telling your players right now?
We always say that the next goal is huge or very important. We always say that, but again, it is the truth. If the Springs can kill off this penalty, put another one in, 3-0, that's looking pretty good, especially with only one period left to go. On the other hand, if Waupun capitalize on the power play, or if they can get it to 2-1, that's just a new game. And all it takes is one bad mistake, and the game's tied up. So I think this is an important power play. Waupun needs to come out full of energy. I think that period, it looks like they might have outshot the Springs 7-4 just on that period. Now shots are 14-13, but again, the scoreboard is what's important, so they have to find a way to get it past the goaltender.
Excellent. Thanks for the insight there, Coach. We're going to step aside. We'll get a couple of more from our sponsors, because without them, we're not able to bring you these broadcasts. So we'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Zero tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just 1 day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Hi, this is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. As an estimator, moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. It's all of your goods on the move or in storage, and you want it cared for, whether it's moving their business, building a new home, moving out of state, moving across town. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple. Guess what? We are hiring at Dufresne Moving and Storage for labor and driving positions. Stop in at 800 Morris Street for an application and interview. Stop now.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
It's actually helpful. Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we're getting ready here. The Zambonis got half a pass to go, 2:33 on the intermission clock. And wanted to double check the chat, so what I saw back out there. So Karen Baker, thank you for putting stuff into the chat like there. Glad you're enjoying the game and the broadcast. I hope that it creates a decent memory, I'm assuming for Tate, but that's a bad assumption on my part. And Waupun with 18 seconds remaining here in the power play. We were talking off air here, Coach, that it's not a great amount, but in hockey, 18 seconds is something that can easily get one or two shots off.
Yeah, easily. If you come out of the locker room with the game plan and come out with a lot of energy, 18 seconds is a lot. So hopefully Waupun can cash in on a power play. If not, Springs, I think, might get some momentum, killing off 2 penalty kills. And who knows from there. We got 17 minutes of hockey. Could be more.
Yeah, could be. Gertig, though, again, he's playing really well today in net for St. Mary's Springs. Seems to be right on and is doing a good job of focusing. Waupun did have a couple of opportunities point blank, and again, also some defensive support and help in there in front of Gertig. On the other side, Blake Kolker gave one up. First one to Armani Fisher was on the short side. He didn't quite have that post covered, and Fisher snuck it through. And then Armani again coming in on a breakaway was able to get Blake Kolker to move and create an opening in the 5-hole, and Fisher buried it. So Fisher doing a nice job. He's got 2 points so far on the day. And we'll see what happens here. I kind of agree with you. Here's an opportunity for Waupun. I really thought that they wasted the opportunity at the end of the period because the team is tired from Springs, right? You got a minute 40. That's a lot of time to put a shot and set something up, and unfortunately they were not able to execute that. So we'll see as we're coming up here to the third period. 2-0 on the Quest Interior scoreboard for St. Mary Springs. Armani Fisher with both of those goals. We were also talking off air, Coach, that Waupun actually outshot Springs that period. What was the difference there, Coach? I can't remember.
Yeah, according to the shot scoreboard that we have here, it was 7 shots for Waupun that period, 4 for the Springs, so brings the total up to 14 total for the Springs and 13 for Waupun. So obviously, a majority of them were on the power play.
Yeah.
And obviously, Garrett did a nice job in net, keeping the puck out of the net.
Yeah, so if there's any minimal victory there for Waupun, it is that they were able to get more shots to the net compared to what St. Mary Springs did. We'll see how Springs is going to respond here with a 2-0 lead. Both of us talked about, or at least I have, this is the most dangerous lead, I believe, in hockey, because you kind of lose your focus a little bit. I got 2 goals to play with, and it's typically about the time that your opponent is then able to find one and put it past.
Yeah, I think, like you said, if the Springs do score another one, I think the momentum goes to them. If Waupun can figure out a way to put one on the board, I think the momentum will swing in their favor. So, like we always said, the next goal is big, and in this case, it will be.
So Springs is still on the penalty kill. We'll see who's going to come out on the ice here. You typically are going to have 2 defensemen and 2 forwards with 18 seconds left. And it looks like it's going to be Westergaard and Fisher, the 2 forwards for Springs. And the defense, well, maybe not. We'll see. Oh, yeah, coming over to have a seat is Quinn McLaughlin. And then it's going to be Isaac Sabel and Tate Baker. Nope, they're going to send Fisher to the back. Tate Baker is on the ice with Austin Westergaard, Isaac Sabel, and number 19, Teague Wagner. In center for Waupun is going to be Hayden Reeder. To his right is Nate Batzler. To his left is Mason Holtz. One there, but Westergaard gets there first, rips it down behind Blake Coker, and that's just eating up all kinds of time. Mason Holtz trying to get possession of it, couldn't squirt it out as Tate Baker's right there to step in and put it into the corner. Trying to clear yet here for Waupun, and the penalty is over. It's going to be waved off. And both teams are at full strength. Teague Wagner with it. Makes a couple of moves. Still at the goal line, gives it to his D. That's going to be Isaac Zabel. Turnover to Hayden Reeder right in front. Back over across the Holtz. And that shot as Garrett read that all day and came out. Mason couldn't quite settle it and time it right off the bat. And Garrett with a big save. Waupun worked that puck around nice to set something up. Number 17, Jaden Meisner clears it out, trying to get it out. Austin Westergaard comes off of the board, grabs it, goes behind Garrett in net, and gets a little bit of speed and gets through the neutral zone and now into the Waupun zone. With speed, walked in all the way to Kolker, but couldn't pull the trigger. Isaac Sabel with it as a defenseman. Swung all the way over to number 16, Jackson Sabel. Waupun can't get possession right now. They had their chance. In a game like this, Coach, you have to bury every opportunity.
Yeah, you don't get many chances, and you got to capitalize on those.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Waupun hasn't been able to do so. Westergaard pulls it out, tried to get a wraparound, wasn't there. Shot knocked down in front, and then ricochets to the boards. Springs has possession still as McLaughlin and loses it. Turned over by Dylan Pribino as he gave it right to Armani Fisher. Fisher with the 2 goals. Out to his defense. Shot towards it as number 16, Jackson Sabel, lost it, and it's waved off for icing, and it'll be picked up there by Flood. Flood turns the corner, couldn't quite get it. Looks to reset behind the net. Now he's looking. Half-wall breakout, got it right on the stick to number 16, and a shot way over the top. So that was Quinn McLaughlin. Zabel's had some good time out there for Jackson Zabel for Springs. It's got to hurt not having Gabe Braun back. He was out before with a shoulder injury, and now you heard Coach in the pregame interview talk about that he's going to be out for a month. And that definitely has a bearing on the offense here for Springs. Jacob Kerner now has it, chips it past Wagner, tries to get into the corner, gets there at the same time. Hard charge there by the defense. Picked up there with support from his center, Hayden Reeder, and rubbed off is going to be Jaden Meisner taking it away from Reeder. Cross ice pass to nobody, picked up there by Mason Holtz. Tries to turn the corner, couldn't, loses it off of his stick as well. Has Beam out here on the defense, right into the mid slot. Now a shot, and it's buried in the back of the net. Cade Hartring. Goal for Waupun. Wow, what a goal. Sorry about that, I got a big tickle in my throat. Cade Hartring gets the ricochet, gets the goal for Waupun at 13:33. Batzler and Holtz on the assists. Coming right back now is Westergaard for St. Mary Springs. Meisner takes a little bit of a bump. Then he hits him with retaliation with a cross check and going to have a seat. Blake Holker should be heading to the bench. Cross check. Number 17, Jaden Meisner, did not like how Mason Holtz was going into the boards and trying to pull it away. Decides to retaliate on the attack. And Waupun, trailing by 1 goal, has a power play opportunity here. Cross check to Meisner at 12:59 on the clock. It's just what Waupun needed here. They got their goal full strength, and now they're going to come right back away. You got Gertig thinking in net that he's, how did I miss that? A little bit shaky, maybe. Shouldn't be with a senior, but never know.
No, this is a big opportunity for Waupun here. If they can capitalize here, it's
Oops, there you go. Assists. Now a penalty. Is it being returned? Favor? Sure is, because Gertig went to the bench. I missed it. Austin Westergaard with it. 5 on. And Blake Holker's going to get it in the glove and get the whistle. And we'll see what the penalty is. He calls it a rough. Gives that sign awful early. Rough goes to
number 8,
Cade Hartring. It's the first penalty for the Warriors. Dang it. We lost our internet again. So skating 4-on-4 here for 52 more seconds. I would think that this would be advantage to Springs on this big ice. They're so used to it.
Yeah, I think, like you said, on a big sheet like this, Springs are used to practicing on this rink, 4-on-4. With their speed, could come into their advantage.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Stick with us here. If I ended up losing you again, there's something happening with the internet cord here, so stick with us. We're trying to give you the best that we can. Still 40 seconds on 4-on-4. Beam tried to get it to Reeder, and just getting the stick in the way was Baker. Picking it up as Isaac Sabel. Over to the boards, tried to get it over to Will Stellmacher. Trying to get in there and move is number 16, Jackson Sabel. And turned over to the Warriors. Picking it up there is Mason Holtz. He has it in the neutral zone, tried to build some speed, and he walks in. Nice job there. Gets it all the way over here to Chase Beam. 4-on-4. Shots are even at 17 apiece. Beam trying to get away from Isaac Sabel. Has it out in front. Couldn't quite get the tip to Dylan from Dylan Priminal. And getting on top of it with some good support.
Yeah, now the Springs will go on to a power play for 35 seconds here, so we'll see what they can do. Basically, it's their first power play of the game, so they still got 35 seconds to see what they can do.
Yeah, and we talked about that's what you want, is to have some time. This thing is just making up transitions. Don't know where that one came from, but so seeing a little bit of issues with my new toy, not too much. Power play, 15 seconds left. That's played with a high stick by Jonas Buckles. They didn't get it. I thought sure you could hear the tick. Comes into the neutral zone. Westergaard trying to get it down in deep. Shot over the top of the net and the glove and Blake Coker all together. And both teams are at full strength. Westergaard shoots over the top again. Coker did not see that one with all the traffic in front. And we have a 2-1 game. Chase Beam checked that out of Coker's glove. And we have icing on Waupun. So at 10:05, we're going to get a face-off coming back down in front of Coker.
Yeah, back to 5-on-5 hockey now with 10:05 left.
Yeah, we should have a pretty decent game coming here as it winds down. 10:05. Waupun scoring at 13:33 here in this period. Kind of gave them a little bit of energy as they had that 4-on-4, couldn't quite get in. I think the bigger thing was, though, they were able to stop Springs from going down. Cade Hartrink comes out, gets it. Still dropped in there by Quinn McLaughlin. Taken there by Hayden Reeder. He's going to create some room. Splits two Springs players, and the two defensemen collaborate and stop him from coming in. Hartrink bakes it off of the board, trying to get it to Nate Batzler. Batzler battling. Still held in the zone there by Armani Fisher. Fisher over to Brody Highland. Down into the corner. Highland takes it. Gets rubbed off the puck there by Hayden Reeder. And it comes around the boards. Stepping in on it. Shot by Quinn McLaughlin wide. It'll be picked up by Dylan Pribineau for Waupun. He ricochets it off the glass, gets it into the neutral zone, and goes into the feet of Tag Wagner. Coming right back after getting possession is St. Mary Springs. A good job there knocking the puck away on that attack. Hartrink again being hounded there by Tate Baker. Has it taken away. Jonas Buckles tried to chip it out, couldn't. Shot by Westergaard over the top. Good hard wrist shot. Can hear it ringing the bells here off of the glass, but too high. Same thing there again. That one by Jackson Sabel. And the Warriors get it out of their zone. Quickly back by Westergaard, coming right after it again. At the top of the circle. Gives it over to Sabel. Off of the stick. Good battle there by Blake Coker. Isaac Zabel crashes and can't get it, and there's some contact down below the goal line. Springs on the attack. Picked up there by Meisner. Comes into the neutral zone. Keegan Zimmerman tried to get a hold of it, couldn't. Chase Beam is going to have to go back and pick it up behind his goal line for Waupun. Gives it over to Jacob Kerner. He rips it around the corner to Lukasz Kubasa, and right there's Austin Westergaard taking it away. Comes out to the slot. Wagner into the shin pads of Lukasz Kubasa. The ricochet goes right to Keegan Zimmerman. Takes a hard hit into the boards and then goes for a change. Coming back with it, Teague Wagner gives it to Austin Westergaard. Getting in front, Jacob Kerner. Good job there for the freshman defenseman. Gets it out to the slot to Fisher. This time he doesn't have any room to pull the trigger. Shot Coker, tried to trap it with a trapper, but couldn't. And the puck is still held in by Springs. The Ledgers, Armani Fisher tried to reverse it. Good stick there by Kerner. Tries to split two people. A good job there. dropping the stick by number 18, Nate Batzler. And we got a whistle for icing, 6:55. Good offensive pressure there by Springs, Coach.
Yeah, I see the energy level from both teams getting up right now. And after that, Waupun had that goal. Should be a good 7 minutes left.
Final 7. Maybe some extra if Waupun can find the back of the net. Springs is on a big losing streak, so is Waupun, so both of them want this. The difference is definitely, though, that Springs is losing to some high-quality Division I schools in that Notre Dame showcase. Waupun now with it in the neutral zone. Hartrink put it on the stick of Batzler. He comes all the way around, gets it in the zone, and trying to take it from him is Preston Flood. That's going to be all the way down, and no icing is called. So the Waupun player is the one that pulled it back. All the way up here to the neutral zone. Batzler has it. He pitchforks it. He was way behind the red line, and he's going to go to the bench, a little gassed. 20-18 are the shots. Springs with 2 more, and those are the 2 that are in the back of the net.
Yeah, like you said, Waupun's battling back here. Still got 6 minutes to go. Plus, like you said, who knows? We might be seeing extra minutes here.
Springs with it now out of their zone, trying to clear it. Armani Fisher tried to get it to Austin Westergaard, missed it, and Chase Beam picks it up for Waupun behind the net. Chipped there, trying to get it out. Good play there by Jacob Kerner. Cross ice pass, they've got numbers, 2-on-1. Oh, Kubasa lost it off of his stick. Buckles is taken down with an interference and no call. Wow. How do you get to take somebody to the ice who doesn't have the puck? Here's a 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Kerner was able to get in there enough, but Westergaard picks it up, and a good job there by Blake Coker to stone him coming in. Drops it all the way back down. No choice for Gertig but to save it. And it gives the Warriors a chance to regroup and get their players back out on the ice. Dylan Pribino now with it in the corner for the Warriors. Jaden Meisner trying to take it from him, and then joining in the pack is going to be Nolan Blackburn. Down to 4:45 here at the blue line. Going to have to get the microphone here set up. As I'm going to head down on the ice. If you're listening out there and there's somebody you think who deserves to be on from the winning team. Now, right now, that's Springs, but I'm not saying that that's the way it's going to be at the end of the game. Not at all, because anything can happen in the game of hockey. Comes all the way back. That'll be an icing at 4:06. Waupun's going to have an opportunity to have it down in their end. And I'm finding out that the internet connection, there's something with that too, so I must have grabbed the wrong cord this time. So just always stick with me. If we end up losing, you know that I'm working hard to get you guys back. 4:05, 2-1 is the score here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Clock is ticking away. Right now it's the enemy of Waupun with that clock ticking. Here it comes on the outside. Jonas Buckles. Good stick there by Austin Westergaard on the back check to get after it. Now he takes it and gets past Kerner. He's going to get past Chase Beam. Walking in. Save! Blake Coker stays right there. And it ricochets off the blocker. Good save there by Blake Coker. Lucas Cabasa with it right now. Cabasa shot into the belly of Gertig. He's going to hold on to it and we'll get a whistle at 3:21. And coach, look at the shots. 25 for Waupun, 22 for Springs.
Yeah, like you said, I like the momentum that Waupun's bringing here. Springs and Gertig are going to have to hold on and maybe cash in on the empty net goal.
2-on-1, a chance here. Trying to get rolling with it is Meisner. On the other side is Fisher. Gets it over to Fisher. Couldn't quite get the stick down. I don't know if he saw the pass coming from Meisner. Springs has it in the zone. Highland wraps it around, gets to Armani Fisher below the goal line. He comes out and centers it and couldn't get enough of it. Was Teague Wagner, and getting the save was Blake Kolker. Blake doing an incredible job out there tonight. On the gas, tries to get there before. One minute left here. My apologies that you lost it. You did not get to see Austin Westergaard walk in at 140 backhand as he got Kolker to commit. The assist goes to number 13, Quinn McLaughlin, and number 19, Teague Wagner. Wagner with 2 points. Kolker's pulled to try and get the extra attacker out there. Waupun trying to get back in the neutral zone. Skating after it is going to be Baker. Just don't know. It always seems that we get that little glitch on a big play, and my apologies. I don't know what the issue is. Otherwise, I would be fixing it. But unfortunately, we missed that goal. We're down to 10 seconds. Shot right into the shin pads of Brody Highland. And Waupun is going to lose 3-1. Springs is going to win 3-1. And we're going to go down there and have a conversation with the coaches. Stick with us. Let me just do some testing here. Making sure that this microphone is working. It is. So, Coach, all you need to do really is just follow me with the camera. All right? And I'm going to go down there. Yeah, you don't need to do anything there. I don't know what happened there, but I think I'll pull McLaughlin and Fisher and Austin Westergaard.
Save score in third grade for the Warriors. Kohler, he had 7 per game, called out 22. And for the Letters Cruising, he had 7 per game, called out 17. For Fanny, JDB will be up right after this. Here at break A,
Austin! Austin. Fisher. Where's Fisher? Oh, he's over there talking to the official. Where's Wagner? Tight? Yeah, you can put him down. Take off the helmet. So, Tig, I'm going to tell you this. What do you pronounce your first name? Tig. Oh, so it is? It's only happening every once in a while. I'm telling you, I miss it every once in a while. So talk to me a little bit about how this game went. You had a nice assist in that first period and an assist here at the end.
We just knew we had to keep them down deep, move the puck well, and Coach Sherry gave us a good talk in between periods, and we just kept it in their zone, and I think that's what we controlled their zone most of the time, and it helped us win big here.
I see from your defensive position that you're pretty aggressive. Yeah. Talk to me about that mentality.
Well, I know I'm small, but I have a mentality where I just got to be aggressive, no matter my size, and just get the puck to my teammates and work. I don't know, yeah.
Good work today again, Coach. So take care. And we'll see you guys again, I think, on the 20th is when I'm back. So congratulations on the win. You bet. Mr. Gertig?
How's it going?
It's going well for me. How's it going for you?
Going good. We got a win. That's what we want.
Another win, right? So now you're 3-1, I believe, in Badgerland.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And so you're sitting pretty decent when it comes to the Badgerland tournament. Right. It's going to be strange, though, on Thursday you're cheering for Fond du Lac.
Yeah, I will be. Yeah.
Yeah, so talk to me about this game. This game was totally different than the last game that we were at the Sturgeon Cup.
Yeah, last game we came out ready to go. I don't know if it was the fans in the stands, but this game we kind of came out slow. We started picking it up, and thankfully we put something in on this good goalie.
Yeah, and you did a nice job in there as in net as well, turning away. I believe it was 16 out of 17 or something like that. So it was a nice game overall for you.
Yeah, it was.
Excellent. Congratulations again, Braden, and we'll be talking to you soon. All right, thanks. Come on over. Austin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Austin, I love watching you play, not as much on the offensive side, but that's the reason I brought you down here. But talk to me a little bit. I like the way that you're playing on the defensive side, being aggressive and back checking.
Yeah, you always got to get back for your goalie just so that he can get his save percentage up and build his confidence, you know.
Well, and you do a great job. I mean, you're all the way down behind his net. You come back hard and doing a lot of stick checks and lifts. It's great to see you doing that out. Now let's talk about your offensive output here, right? You ended up with 1 goal and 1 assist. Talk to me through that last goal.
I lost the puck on that breakaway, and I got lucky enough the goalie bit when I lost it, and I just pulled it over and slipped it in.
So when you were coming in, you missed it on the stick handling?
It was really spinning a lot because it bounced off a Quinn's stick and then right onto mine.
Okay, good night again for you guys. So congratulations, 3-1 in Badgerland Conference play. All right.
Thank you.
You bet. Good job. Armani, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You had a really good first and start to the second period. Talk about your mentality there.
Honestly, we're just trying to start off fast. I mean, we kind of struggled in our first periods throughout the year, and today was kind of an example of that. Obviously, the score doesn't show for it, but we could have played a lot better.
I think that goal was a short side. Is that what it was? Did you see it a short side on the post?
So it was kind of a 5-hole shot.
The first one was?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 5-holes, because the one that you had, that second one, was really nice work from you as you got him to move. So did you notice that about Blake?
I mean, most goalies, when they're going side to side, they open up that 5-hole because they got to push. So, I mean, if you just find it, that just right area to go in.
Well, congratulations on the big victory here, and I know you're cheering for Fond du Lac now.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations. Armani Fisher with another nice game out here for St. Mary Springs Ledgers. I'm going to come up there. We're going to make sure that we give our sponsors some more love, but congratulations again to St. Mary Springs Ledgers pulling out the 3-1 victory over Waupun, and it was a close contest the whole time, so very impressed with the boys and how well they did. I think we're going to step aside for a couple of our advertisers, and then we'll come back and give a quick wrap-up. Here from the Fond du Lac Blue Line, you're listening to Jeff Sauer with former head coach Dwayne Washnick for the Warbirds. We'll be back.
Drive confidently this winter in a new Chevy, Buick, GMC, or GM certified pre-owned model. Connect with Holiday for impressive selection and enticing offers. Get more for your trade and experience award-winning guest care. And check out our accessory showroom for the gear, add-ons, and expertise to customize your vehicle.
Come be our guest and let your new year shine bright.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive Fond du Lac.
Happy New Year, Wisconsin.
And thank you for driving with us.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we get a summary of what happened here tonight in the varsity contest as St. Mary Springs Ledgers win 3-1 in an important Badgerland Conference meet, because the winner here was probably sitting in on the driver's seat to have that higher seed going into the Badgerland Conference. And right now, Fond du Lac and Neenah will be battling on the fourth to finish up the little bit of the top teams playing each other. Let's talk a little bit about, give us a scoring summary here, Coach.
Yeah, Waupun came out scoring in the third period. Goal by number 8, Cade
Hartrink.
Hartrink, thank you. Appreciate that. With an assist from number 9, Mason Holtz, and also a second assist for number 18, Nate Balzer. That made the game 2-1. Then from there, we got the goal from the Springs with a minute and 40 seconds left. Goal by number 4, Austin Westergaard, with a first assist to number 13, Quinn McLaughlin, and number 19, second assist to Tegan Wagner.
Teague Wagner, yeah.
So overall, just a great game. I know we probably missed that third goal, but other than that, it was a pretty even game, and I would expect the two teams might be able to see each other in the conference tournament, depending on how the seeding goes.
Yeah, and I think, again, the rivalry that stood up here, records don't mean anything for either team when you are playing each other here at the Blue Line. Yeah, thank you. Let's take a look at our upcoming RP Sports broadcast. So we've got a ton, and make sure that you stick with us. You got coming up on Thursday, Kewaskum at Waupun boys game. On Thursday also is Lourdes taking on Oakfield. I'm going to be over at Oakfield calling that game, as that's number 4 and number 7 in Division 5. On Friday, Kewaskum at Waupun girls game. I don't think Kewaskum is as strong as they were a year ago, but they will be here too. Obviously, they'll battle. On Friday the 5th, Kimberly will be taking on Fond du Lac boys basketball. That should be a barn burner. And then on Saturday, Laconia will be taking on the Waupun boys basketball team back in Waupun. Now, I've got my own channel of stuff here that I'm going to be broadcasting. I'm going to call this hockey night or afternoon or day that you want to here in central Wisconsin. So I'm going to be back here tomorrow with Coach. We're going to be broadcasting girls hockey for Arrowhead at the Warbirds. That is a 6 o'clock start, I believe. But that's on my channel. You can see that it's up there, just live stream on YouTube. And then on the 6th, on Saturday, I'm going to cover central Wisconsin taking on the Warbirds here at 1 o'clock. The Fond du Lac boys follow right after them, and they play Sheboygan at 3 o'clock. And then I'm going to run over to Waupun, and they're going to have their Pink Out the Rink night. You heard a little bit from Coach Tank about that in the beginning. And I'm going to be broadcasting that boys game, the hockey game over there for Pink Out. So got a lot of hockey coming up. I'm really excited about it. I think hopefully you can hear it in my voice that I just love to call hockey and watch how the game goes. And I feel bad that the internet glitched on me again, and that unfortunately you lost Austin Westergaard's last goal. But that's why I asked him to tell you a little bit more about it. And what he was telling me again is he had the breakaway when he went to stick handle the puck. It got up on edge. He lost it. He was coming in, but he had enough momentum to keep following the puck as it got up and on edge and started rolling, and Blake Coker had already committed on the short side post, so Austin Westergaard put it in there. Anything else you'd like to add, Coach?
No, thanks for having me. I look forward to doing this again tomorrow night.
Thank you very much for coming along and helping with this. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed your opportunity up here. I know that we did, so take care, God bless, and I can't wait to see you at the rink. This has been a production for RadioPlusInfo.com.
Edward Jones Representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Our Chiropractic, Fondy Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Rightway Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal, Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Moraine Park Technical College, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza,
Airtech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Camera Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Builders.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport. Lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.